Hey guys, this is Joe Reviewer, and this is Mega Man 6. And now we go to the second X stage. Yeah, you may have noticed that the last X stage was kinda short, even though we went through like 2 different ways. It was still pretty short. You may also notice that my weapons are already filled up. That's because we're continuing off from when I took the short path, which has all the fill-ups, and I didn't use any special weapons, so that short path can set you up pretty good for getting through the rest of the castle. But yeah, castle stages, at least these X stages here, are significantly shorter than the rest, and you can't actually, right here, you can't actually jump into those spikes, so it's kind of fun. Unless you use Jet Adapter, but why would you do that? And then you got these falling things, yay! And you can mess around with them. They take a second to fall, and if you jump over them, they don't fall. And if you're about to fall, you can use the Jet Adapter. That's always fun. Near-death experiences. Anyways, let's talk about Jet Adapter. So, you can use it to fly, you can use it to take out these guys, but you don't really, since it's got a weak shot, you really don't use it that much for destroying enemies. You should really use it for dodging enemies. Yeah, you don't have to destroy every enemy that's on the screen, even though a lot of the time, at least I feel like, I need to destroy everything in my path. But no, you can use Jet Adapter is a great advocate for the fact that you can just go around enemies and obstacles. But it's fun. And then you've got Mets. They're annoying because they take a while to be able to be attacked. You gotta back up and back forth. And, oh hey, look, we're already at the end. Yeah, kinda short. Did I not get hit? Okay, no, I realized in editing that I didn't get hit the entire stage. Fortunately, to get a perfect run, I'd have to not get hit here, and well, that's kind of preposterous, because this guy is annoying. Ow. Drops rocks. You have to use Tomahawk, which I guess is good, because he's all up there, and it makes this kind of interesting, but, this boss. Ow. The rocks are constantly falling, he's constantly shooting those things, and they always make the obnoxious percussion sound that's like constant, and you can barely even hear the music. I'm switching to Jet Adapter just to mix things up. It's kind of the only other way you can attack him, unless you want to like wait until he gets low enough. Even then, I don't even think you would be able to hit him with a lot of the weapons. But Jet Adapter, keep you on the back, you can't get hit by the rocks, but whatever, we got rid of him. And hey, I haven't had as much health as I had Jet Adapter fuel. That was interesting. Dude, I always feel like I shouldn't talk during the parts where the music is playing for the next castle stage. Anyways, next stage. And here, we're full up on lives, but I'm gonna get rid of these guys anyway. Even though I said that you don't have to destroy all the enemies. And if you make a good jump, you can actually just jump up onto that ladder. And these guys will just go under you. Your shield only protects, well, that would work, even if they're shield. But I destroyed them before you got a shield though, so yeah. Even though your Jet Adapter refuels when you hit the ground, if you pull it out in the air, it often will start with, you'll often start with full. And these things, okay, so usually, Jet Adapter makes it so that you can just go through all of these easy peasy. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna be, well, I can't say unoriginal, because I'm certainly not the first person to do this, but I'm going to not, did I say unoriginal? I'm going to just do this without Jet Adapter. And, let me talk about it a little bit and also say that Blizzard Attack is probably not the best for these things. Jet Adapter is kind of like Rush Coil, and those challenges are often present in castle stages, but the thing is, you can't run out of Jet Adapter, so there's really no incentive to not use it to like save up. Please ignore the fact that I got hit. There's no reason to save up Jet Adapter. There's no reason not to use it because you won't face any repercussions. Ow. So, you really feel like you should just use it because, I mean, it makes it simple. Oh gosh, 3 times in a row. Give this game a yard and it takes a mile. But anyways, yeah. So, with Jet Adapter, this place is really easy. But I'm being mean to myself and not letting me use Jet Adapter. And pointless guy flying overhead. I guess if you took the other path, it wouldn't be so pointless, but at least we got 2 little health power-ups. And here you have to use Jet Adapter, so even if you hadn't thought of it before now, which I'm not entirely sure how, but if you hadn't thought of it before, now you would realize how helpful it is. But now there's a bunch of enemies, so I'm going to just dodge out. Okay, let's try dodging again. Whoa. Woo. Okay, that was fun. That's probably the most fun thing you can do with Jet Adapter, is just dodge millions upon millions of enemies and projectiles. Okay. He was pointless. And now we're at the end, and I probably should have waited to launch the thing up, but you know what, whatever. I still made a slick dodge. And now I'm punching through this. Now, for the next boss, we're gonna use Windstorm right here, because that... Oh hey look, it's a Met. And I've used Windstorm on Met, so this will work easy peasy. So we just fire it and... Oh. Ow. Okay, not Windstorm. Yeah, see, another reason Blizzard Attack wasn't good was A, it bounced off of those little platform things, but also it's kind of the weakness for this guy. And this boss is one of those bosses where it's like, you have, if you have full ammo for the weapon, you have exactly enough to defeat it with it. So I'm going to just mess around with some other weapons. Night Crush kind of works well, but since he moves back and forth, it's kind of hard, and it's also kind of hard to dodge if you're trying to do this, which I really pulled this out on too long. Bleh. So now I'm using Mega Buster, which is kind of simple and boring, but here, whoa! Close little dodge at the end, just because Mega Buster isn't always that interesting. And I'm looking the wrong way. Good job. Hey look, there's a dome. And there's an arrow pointing. Is that... Okay, the top of the castle looks like an arrow. It's like, hey, this is where the castle is, guys. Just in case you didn't notice, that's where the castle is. Anyways. Ooh, this is the last stage. This is interesting. That was kind of short. I mean, these castle stages, X stages here were so short. These X castle stages. Double time. I like that. I figured that out. It was fun. This tricky jump, you can use Jet Adapter, but I use Jet Adapter enough. I only use Jet Adapter when it inconveniences me. Sliding back and forth is always fun. And here, this is the puzzle. I'm gonna deliberately do it wrong, because this is how you normally do it. So you'd see that E-Tank and you'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go get the E-Tank. Then you get over here and you're like, okay, well, oh, there's a block there, and oh, there's an enemy over there. What you can do here is you take your Windstorm. That won't work quite right. If you have to get them kind of close together because they go a little bit faster than you do, but aha, he goes away. And that guy flies up too. Yay! And then you got these little bird things that, as long as you keep moving, a lot of the time you don't have to worry about it. You can kind of, you can do an old trick where you place yourself, ooh, distance. You place yourself in a spot when they lock onto you, and then you're out of the way by the time they go up there. So, again, you don't have to destroy everything, even though it is often very fun to try to do that. Like that. And I don't need those health power-ups. And oh my gosh! What do we do? What do we do? Oh wait, right. Yamato Spear, or Yamato Spear, goes through shielded enemies. So, we can just use that. And look! Which way do we go? Which way do we go? I must decide to the music. Okay, we're going this way. Don't worry, we'll be back. So, oh my gosh, quick draw. Cowboys. Interesting thing, a lot of the time, the amount of weapons usually there's a limit to how much of a weapon you can have on screen, which I guess is sort of like a turbo fire thing, or just to make sure you don't waste everything. But most of the time, the weapons, the maximum amount you can have will take out the stronger enemies, so you very rarely have to use more than the maximum amount of weapons you could have on a weapon you can have on screen. And you can go either way, but personally, I prefer the latter. Yeah, I planned that joke. Anyways, so here we are again, using Jet Adapter in a place that it would be easier to use something else. But it's kind of fun just to go around. You can fly over a lot of these guys. And hey, look, a life that we don't need. Goodbye, life that we don't need. That always happens. One of them follows you, and one of them stays up there to explode itself. And hey, look, can you tank? Oh no, there's a bird there. Or a bird egg. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. And ow. I'm not doing this right. Hold on. Oh gosh, that was close. But keep moving. Just keep moving. And quick, hold your breath, and yes, made it through. That was kind of slick. Give me some credit there. But alright, boss time. Let's do this. We got a boss. I'm gonna hop in. So Firestorm, or not Firestorm, Flame Blast is the boss's weakness. But doing it like this, you don't really have a lot of squeeze room to dodge him and to hop up there. So you know what we're gonna do? He's a ball. He's got a chain. Let's use some push him, swing him back and forth. This is so much fun. Boing, and now he's exploded. My scheme of world domination has failed, but I still have enough power to destroy you! Oh, it's Dr. Wily. Hi, Dr. Wily. Bye, Dr. Wily. Let the bloopers begin! Just in case you didn't believe me when I said this place was hard, yeah. And again, same spot. This is hard. But, you know, you could always pull out Jet Adapter in an emergency. Not that it'll work. Alright, but if you use Jet Adapter intentionally, things should go much better. See? I mean, oh. Alright, well, that was probably just a fluke. I mean, we can use Jet Adapter, and wasn't Jet Adapter supposed to make this too easy? Alright, enough falling. Here is a place where, oh my gosh, enemies are everywhere, and I'm getting blown up, and I'm getting frustrated, and I just decided to use all of my Flame Blast. And there's no way I'm gonna beat the game like that, so yeah, I'm just gonna explode. And here, I mess around. These things are fun, but dangerous. Alright, let's finish up with the boss here. So, Tomahawk does way more damage to this boss than Jet Adapter, so that's really what you should use. I mean, you're probably not gonna face as much problem. Never mind.